to see some problems from set. So one of the problems we want to see is written on the board. Now, we are given set A to be this, set B, set C, set D. And we are asked to get A intersection B, intersection C, intersection D. Now, for you to solve this type of question, be very careful with the ways these sets are being written. Look at the set A. You will see something like inside set A. Please, this thing you see is not the same with writing Y alone. I repeat, when you have something like this, it is not the same with writing it like this. Why? Because this Y is inside curly bracket already, but this one is not inside a curly bracket. This one has two curly brackets is inside, while this one has only one curly bracket. So they are not the same. Have it in your mind, and that is also applicable to this X. So when they say get A intersection B intersection C intersection D, it means get the elements that the A, B, C, D have in common. Now, first thing that the A have is Y that is in a curly bracket. Does B have Y that is in a curly bracket? No. Mind you, you can see Y in this B, but it is not in a curly bracket like the one in A. So they are not what? Equal. They are not the same. This Y in curly bracket, do we see it in C? No. Do we see it in D? No. Now this 0, do we see it in B? Yes. Do we see it in C? Yes. Do we see it in D? Yes. You say 0. Now this S in curly bracket, do you see it in B? Yes. This S is a curly bracket like the one of A, so they are the same. Do you see it in C? The one you see in the C is not the same with the one you see in A and B. The one in A and B is only S like this. While the one in C is like this, 1, S. Please, note they are not equal. Note that they are not equal, because what you see here is not the same with what you see here. So they are not the same. So S in curly bracket, this one, no, because it has 1. No, this one, no, because no curly bracket. So they do not have S in curly bracket as common element. So what they have as common element is only 0, because this is 0, 0, 0, 0. We go to question number 2. A intersection B. A intersection B. A has Y in curly bracket, B have only Y, not in curly bracket. A have 0, B have 0. I will now say A intersection B is that they have 0. Now A have S in curly bracket, B have S in curly bracket as it is in A. So we now put it this way. So this is A intersection B. We go to the third one. A intersection C. A have A intersection C. A have Y in curly bracket, but C do not. The Y in C is not in curly bracket like the one of A. So they don't have it in common. This is 0, this is 0. You write 0. Now this is X in curly bracket, but this S is not alone in curly bracket. It goes with 1, but this one do not go with 1, so they are not the same. So you only say it has a unit set. Then the fourth one, C intersection D. C intersection D. C intersection D. What do they have in common? Y is not in curly bracket. I mean, Y stands on its own. Y stands on its own. You write Y. Then 0 stands on its own. 0 stands on its own. You write 0. this x is attached to y, this x is attached to 1, whereas this one is written on its own. This one is not in curly bracket, but this one is in curly bracket, so they are not the same. So it means this is C intersection D. Then the last one, A union B union C. A union B union C. What do they? It means that you have to combine the elements together. Now, what do we have in A? You write y 0 x. Now, this y is not in curly bracket, so you write it y. This 0 is like the 0 in A, so you don't repeat it. This one, you write it because you have not written it. Then this s is in curly bracket, so you don't write it again. Why? Because if you write another this x, you have written it already. So we say there is no repetition in writing elements of a given set. There shouldn't be repetition. Now, for C, have we written y on its own? Yes. Y without curly bracket, we have written it. 0, we have written it. Then y comma s, 1 comma s, you write it, then you close it. This is A union B union C. Please see how they are being packaged. That is how you have to package your own. See the next video so that you see second question button as you enjoy the video. See you in the next video.